since entering the second half. Put that bucket in.
They came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Iguodala gets it by Barnes.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Knocked loose. And Fry kicks to Smith. Screen by Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Golden State's gone 4-6 from three-point land since the start of the second half. And that's going to be a travel. And the Cavaliers with possession. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. Here's the break. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. Green passes to Iguodala. A three ball. And another three for Golden State.
Again, just a lackluster transition defense.
And 7 of the last 10 points, Greg, they've surrendered, have come off the fast break. So real easy to see what the problem is.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And here's Iguodala outside. That
Andre for three.
2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
and they get it. It's rebounded by Livingston.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot.
Andre Iguodala.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot, partner. I mean, they just aren't missing.
Iguodala with it. Now Smith defending the 17-footer. And again,
Andre Iguodala.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
And Greg, we're seeing that here tonight. I mean, so many of their mistakes
Out of
in this game
bounds.
resulted in easy baskets the other way
ball.
because their defense can't get set.
No clue. That's starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
And so it's Cleveland with it. Searching for that first bucket.
Out of
here in the third.
bounds.
And it goes out of bounds. That
Golden
one is
State
off
ball.
Smith.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Here's Iguodala. And there the Warriors.
Andre
with another
Iguodala.
And he just keeps on going. He's got more points than anybody else out there.
outside jumper.
Out of bounds.
Golden State takes possession.
Warriors
That
ball.
is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that
Andre Iguodala, three.
Sade, I like that, Greg.
Now the dish to Fry. Misses and the dry spell continues.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Wasted no time on that one.
A pretty delivery that time from Iguodala.
Outside, Jones. Poked loose. They double him with Green. And so the ball is out of bounds. Shumpert touched it last.
Golden
Boy, did
State
they
ball.
ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Gets the bucket.
Andre
And so he's
With
picked
one.
up his final foul.
Cavaliers
For the
foul.
rest of this game. Jefferson's checked in for Cleveland.
And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
Andre Iguodala.
Don't be surprised if we see a lot more of that to come. I mean, when he gets going like this, it is not easy to slow him down.
Screen by Jefferson. Smith dishes to Jefferson. Offensive rebound. Green with the block. Iguodala outside. And another basket for Golden
And
State.
2.0.
You look at the metrics for it, Clark, and Iguodala is onto something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Yeah, he's got a really good basketball IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that, especially at the offensive end.
Three for AI.
Situations offensively.
And what's gotten into him to do that? This is getting ridiculous.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Launches it. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
Woo-hoo-hoo, Kevin. They're firing on all cylinders. Red Sox have a nice run going into the final quarter.
And at the end of the first quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Warriors on top, opening up a huge gap. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action. And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup. Both Scott States change up here. Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the
Cavaliers ball.
5-second violation.
The second half hasn't gone nearly as well for him. He'd only had one before the break in terms of turnovers, but that number's growing as this game progresses.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Inside. McRae passes to Smith. Up top, Fry. Trying to break a nice cold streak. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, that's a very dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way. As much as you just saw Brad, they pinned a flagrant on it.
Yeah, you're right,
Two
Chris. The
shots.
officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. Bazili's checked in for Green.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
Golden State takes possession.
That
Warriors
is
ball.
just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Iguodala out there with Justice Ezeli. Then there's Livingston. Then there's Maurice Spates. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Smith drives in. That's a 3-second violation.
Technical foul.
Well, talking about Channing Frye last year,
At
the
the line
three-point
forward.
shot still there for the second straight season break. He hit the second most threes among power forwards again, landing in back of Kevin Love.
Yeah, and offensively,
Out of bounds!
that defense, Kevin, was
Golden
not
State
there.
ball.
And Frye was neither quick enough or aggressive enough to stop anyone. And you know he has the talent. It's up to him. He's got to dig a little deeper. Realize his potential. And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here
J.R.
today.
Smith.
I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Here is Livingston. And Shumpert pulls it down.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the
Jordan
degree
Craig.
of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Ball stolen. And even 3-on-3 break. McRae. From deep. And Channing Frye
Channing
gets
Frye.
the 3.
For 3.
Frye's got 6 in the quarter.
You look for why they keep giving up buckets here. And their boxing out or lack of boxing out is really what's hurting them.
Yeah, and having a team score on you like this is deflating. But that's what happens when you don't get bodies on people.
Shot clock at 5. Spates. And again, no good by Golden State. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. Andrew Bogut checked in for Iguodala.
Andrew
Rush comes
Bogut.
in for Barnes. Leandro
Brandon
Barbosa
Rush.
checked in for Maurice Spates.
Leandro
Ian Clark subbed in
Barbosa.
for Sean Livingston.
Ian Clark.
Here's Clark pushing it up. And here is
That'll be a
Jefferson.
backcourt violation.
Blows on the backcourt violation.
Golden
He went
State
over and
ball.
back.
This is not the time to be cracking and breaking down. He's had 3 turnovers just in the fourth quarter.
That's a great point, but they still have time. It's just he's got to get it together.
Knocked away.
Oh, my goodness. That's like temporary insanity right there.
Do you think he realizes we've actually got a game, a serious game taking place here? I have my doubts, partner.
For 3, Smith. That's good. Smith's
points.
got 5 points now.
J.R. Smith.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow it down the least.
Out of bounds.
Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Warriors ball.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal.
Just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure
Out of bounds.
if he's their best option
Cleveland
offensively
ball.
as they try to get back in this game. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
But they
Out
recover.
of bounds.
There's another opportunity, and
Warriors
everything's going
ball.
right for these guys. We've seen a lot of silly plays like that out of them today. Just way too many.
The Warriors have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. To stop the drought,